Have Alton make a investigation check for me to see how much further he could move or go from there.
Okay, he's going to guidance.
Sure.
Investigation.
Cool. Alton does find one of the stray torches was a lever. Upon opening it, there was a room that held basically it was around. There are 36 mannequins that are empty, but more importantly, there's 40 cubic feet of enchanted copper and iron that were used as the baseline for all of the puppets, as well as the use of these created creatures that you guys had fought previously. So Alton finds these in various sort of jars and boxes, some of them half stuffed into the mannequins. I don't know how Alton would get any of it, but Alton did find that.
He brought some of the defense bots with him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right.
And he probably would have rigged something, or currently would rig something to them, so that they could carry as much as possible, and then he'd carry some.
I'd say over the course of a day, I think you could probably get them all there. So Alton is waiting at this weird things with 40 cubic pounds of enchanted copper and iron.
Gotcha. It's good to know. Okay.
Alright, so you guys head to the weird things without issue. You guys sort of open the door once more, and you guys are met with the familiar sight of the sweeter things. We can say that the fucking copper is put into the storeroom. Is put into one of the storerooms. But you guys go ahead and enter. Put you all fucking... Or place yourselves however you wish. But you guys are in the house.
So I ended up going to Akrana Farmers.
Did you want to? If you guys all wanted to, you guys can, but it's a longer detour that then you guys would spend roughly maybe 4 hours going down.
I would like to ask, like, if anybody would like anything. I intend to buy materials for Scar to make more holy water and purchase some more magically infused metal.
It would
Maybe
be
the holy water isn't worth a whole day's expedition.
I would agree with this. It's up to the party. I would vote no.
It would be
Vote no.
It would be a roughly 10-hour journey because you'd be going 4 hours back and then you'd be going 2 hours to get to the weird things, but 2 hours, sort of 4 hours going down, then back up. Actually, so it'd be 8 hours.
Okay, yeah, no, that's still way too much damn time for like some holy water. Fuck that noise. Is there like another church that's nearby though?
Let me check. There are 3 churches within the Golden City. There's the Pelor, the Church of Pelor, the Hearth of Moradin, and then the Library of Ayun. Library of Ayun is in the Golden Sector. Hearth of Moradin would.
Weren't they fucked up?
Yeah, they were temporarily fucked up when you made your pact. But Hearth of Moradin would be in the southern region.
Gotcha. You taking a piss?
No, I'm pouring water.
Oh, gotcha.
Whenever I hear Morden, I just pain now.
Oh yeah, it'd be. Oh, and then also, sorry, there's also one more, which is the Church of. Sorry, I forgot. 4. There's the Church of Bahamut, which is in the north. So if you guys want to go to the north, you can. That'd be closer to your house.
That might be. I just wanted to pick up more holy water.
You could certainly try.
How long would it take?
From Bahamut.
Bahamut, yes. That'd be roughly, we'll say, probably only an hour carriage ride to get to the Church of Bahamut.
What about, do I have any, like, silver, like, I thought as an artificer I could, like, make tools and, like, have proficiency in them to, like, grind up silver or something like that?
That's true, you'd have to get raw silver then. So there's a few ways to do that. You could go to the you could go to a blacksmith, or one of the blacksmiths and try to, like, basically buy all their silver. You could go to the artisan guilds to find if one of the orders or one of the guilds has silver and just buy that off of them. Otherwise, again, you could go to Jin Chao or Silverton's Supply & Co.
Any like blacksmiths or artisans on the way from the...
You guys are going from east to north, so not really. The only thing you'd be able to maybe do would be, you could probably do a little detour and get to one of the forges, or one of the blacksmiths. which
yeah,
is
just
called.
like.
Okay,
Mhm.
you can head to the ore store, which is on the north.
I like the ore store.
I love that.
Okay,
Or
so
sword.
you let the carriage guy know. You guys,
Mhm.
they'll put an hour on your travel, like 30 minutes to your travel time as you guys stop by what looks to be this medium-sized stone building, strange in comparison to the rest of sort of the wooden sort of what's it called? It's very different in comparison to the wooden buildings, but you see this almost completely stone, low to the ground sort of forge. You can see there's smoke coming out the top.
Mhm. Well, I'd like to go in. I don't want to like do so. Not to like take away from RP, but like I want to make sure we can fight turtles today. I don't want to like RP every 5 seconds.
That's
And-
fair. I think you might want to roleplay this one.
Okay, I will. Take your word for it.
You open the door and you can see
Mhm.
it looks to be a blacksmith's room, and it looks to have all sort of armor displays. But you immediately notice that everything is covered head to toe in candles.
And
There looks to be
candles?
hundreds and hundreds of candles that are all placed in various areas.
Mhm.
You
Okay,
would
cool.
know that since it is the harrowing, and
Nah.
part of the harrowing is welcome back. Part of the harrowing is mourning the loss of other people. It's a common practice to have candles set out for those you have lost.
Gotcha.
But you see this dwarven individual currently working in a form.
Hello.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'm looking for as much silver as you can provide me, and also, do you do silvering of weapons? If you do, how fast can you do it?
I do silver and weapons. I can get that done for you.
How fast will that be?
What are you wearing, by the way?
Me?
Do you have your
Um,
Brasshaven shield on you?
I, as a matter of fact, do I think because my AC is currently 21. Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Um,
And I have like half adamantite plate on and my like cloak and shit. Yeah, I
Okay.
got all my armor on.
okay.
Please don't call me out for genocide.
No, I think he's gonna try and take it.
I can silver a weapon I can silver a weapon in an hour for 100 gold pieces, or 10 pieces of ammunition, if that's necessary. I probably have enough silver to silver. Well, it depends on what you got silvered. You got you come from Brasshaven?
Oh yes, I did some shopping there very recently. I used some of the alloys to upgrade cupcake here.
Very recently, huh? Well,
Mm-hmm.
may the souls rest with more then.
Haha.
He kind of looks around all the candles. I used to come from there. That's where I
I'm
learned
so
my
sorry.
craft. It's alright.
sorry
What
to
you got
hear
there
that.
is one of the last things of that wonderful empire.
Well, may it rise once more one day.
That's the hope. I mean,
it-
don't got the metal or don't got anything like that, but it is what it is. Sorry,
so-
don't mind me.
No, I understand, sir. It's tough to lose someone.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I pay you the 100, would you accept assistance in silvering to expedite the process?
Wait, say that one more time. I couldn't quite hear you.
Sorry, no worries. I'll gladly pay you the 100 silver, but would you accept help for the silvering process to expedite it, to make it go faster? Dobio, come in here.
Yeah. That'd be.
We need his axe silvered. He also has a Brasshaven axe, right? That's the one that
Yeah.
you use, Dobio, when you're fighting.
I think so.
Yeah.
And kind of like slowly raises an eyebrow, like, you know how to forge?
I think I can, don't I? Hold on.
Do you have
I can.
proficiency in smithing tools?
Scar raises her hand. I can have it.
I do
Aye.
actually smith tools. I do.
Oh, right, that's better.
I have, yes.
All right. Well, I mean,
I had to
if
learn how
you're
to make
willing to
cupcakes,
help
yeah.
me, sure.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to help out.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
so-
Regdir
Pleasure.
Cinderbeard. Pleasure to meet you.
Abigail Olivar. Do
I
I
think-
recognize Cinderbeard's?
Yeah, you do. Cinderbeards was the name of Lissavin Cinderbeard.
Bitch face.
Yeah, resting bitch lady.
Rest in peace, face. Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotcha.
rest in peace, face.
I can also help with I can give blessings from.
Mhm.
Well, sure, I can get it done in 30 minutes then if you're willing to help.
Absolutely.
Very-
Do you guys mind the detour? I figure it'll be worthwhile. Also, does anyone else have any? Do we have any other weapons that need to be silvered, like Agatat's weapons?
I don't know
Agatat?
if mine can.
I think we might need silver arrows, maybe.
Do you? Yeah. So, Agatat, what do you intend to use?
I have. So my new swords have non-magical poison damage that I think we'll get through. I could be wrong.
But we want to make sure that every hit counts. Because too many times we slip through our fingers by just a little bit.
I now have the ability to have poison arrows and poison, and my swords are now like poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like not nothing.
Do I know if poison affects Virgil?
You guys would have made checks. You guys have made checks on your research on all the other demons. Poison is one of the common resistances or immunities between demons and fiends.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't
chances
think,
are, if he might have inherited some of that. You guys haven't tried poison damage on him, I don't think.
I don't think poison would do
What
much.
damage have we had that has gone through?
Fire?
Electricity, radiance.
Mm-hmm.
He was resistant to lightning and fire. But you guys had dealt damage to him. That he still took damage from it though. Necrotic does nothing to him. And other than that, other magical spells, acid specifically, I think Waddles used that a lot.
Yeah,
The main things were, and then yeah, radiant worked.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I figure that yes, let's.
I have a
silver
couple.
Agatat- Mhm.
Cause I have a couple things from our time in the mountains. I have a couple arrows that we might be able to try.
Oh my god.
You've never used a single one of those.
They're
what
all
are
on
they?
my character sheet.
You guys fucking got elemental
I have 5
arrows.
Psychic, 5 acid, 5 ice, and 5 fire arrows.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he has
Save them for a
fucking
rainy
like
day.
elemental arrows.
Wait, can we
I've
like
been saving
have
them
this
for
guy
a rainy day.
produce
Those
them?
things are rare. Those things
Yeah.
cost a lot.
Yeah.
Those things costed a lot. So like.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know about elemental
don't
arrows. I
really
can't
have
really
any
do
normal
that.
arrows on
If
me,
it's got
so-
metal on it, I can silver it. Your
Okay.
blades
I
look
have
to be
17
made of
regular
something
arrows.
organic. Can't say that's my area of expertise. You might have to
Mhm.
find someone who's more in that line of work.
Gotcha.
Regardless,
So,
I can silver any weapons you need. I should have enough to do most. How many weapons are you looking at?
So we need
How
Dobio's
many
axe.
arrows
We
do you
need a quiver of silver arrows for Agatat, and then Agatat, what other weapons do you have?
So it's
I have my sword and my bow.
yeah,
Okay, so
he
let's
can't
do
do the sword because it's made of bone.
Oh fuck.
You'd have to get someone who specifically works with that to do that.
Yeah, I also wouldn't want to coat the Wormslayer's blades.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, sorry, I was checking something.
Alright, John.
Victor, do you have anything that you want to like coat?
I mean, it would be kind of redundant since it's already celestial steel.
Oh, okay, no, you're fine.
So-
Yeah, you totally.
Yeah,
good.
his cuts through.
What about Cupcake's fists? Can we do that maybe?
Looks
Dip
over at
his fist
Cupcake,
in silver.
raises an eyebrow.
I'm thinking about more out
In-
loud. I'm not sure if you can.
Oh,
Hmm.
do you
Could-
ask
could I
that?
put, like, well, out loud, yes, but like, can I intelligence check to see if I could like do that with like? some of the
Make an
tools
intelligence check.
I'll give him guidance.
Okay,
here? +4,
you
+d4.
add a d4.
Nice.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Uh,
You get the feeling you probably could. It'd be very expensive, and it has to be enchanted because it'd have to work with his enchantment where he shrinks and grows in size.
Oh, that's true. I
So,
forgot about that.
It'd be. You get the feeling you'd have to do that yourself, because this
Okay.
guy probably doesn't have an understanding of mechanical stuff.
Gotcha.
But in theory, yeah, you could silver his fist so he could punch ghosts and demons.
Ghost puncher.
So
I
it's 10
have-
pieces of ammunition for 100 gold pieces. So if you want to do a
I
full
have-
quiver, that's 20.
I have 17 arrows on me.
Okay. Well, so I'm fine with paying for whatever we need for today. So let me know what we need to pay for a great axe and for
Okay.
arrows and do you have any extra silver we could just borrow for or like grind it up silver so we can make holy water?
I've got some. How much are you looking to? You want all my silver?
Well, I don't want to deprive you of it if you really need it. But I would appreciate as much as you can lend.
Give me a second. He
Mhm.
goes into the back. He comes back about a minute later if you hear like shuffling around of some fucking horse. I mean, that's kind of the name of the store. Do you want? I can sell you raw ore as well, but if you want refined silver, I can get you. Probably, I'll be willing to give you 200 gold pieces worth of refined silver, and I have probably like 250 gold pieces worth of unrefined silver ore if you can do that. But
I can only reasonably do 50 pieces.
In total?
50 gold pieces in total. It expends a good bit of my magical energy.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then we'd like to take 50 gold pieces worth of silver, please.
yeah, by all
What?
means.
What do we know about Virgil's resistances so far?
Like I said earlier, he has very similar resistances to many of the demons that you guys have faced in previous battles or we guys researched. You know that he's immune to necrotic. He's immune, he's immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing weapons from attacks. With the exception of some, I think it was Richter's blade and Dobio's axe. The special axe are the only ones that cut through.
Yeah.
He's resistant to fire and lightning damage, as you guys found out. That's as much as you guys have done. I don't think you guys have done any other damage types other than those ones.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yes, you are absolutely, Dobio.
That's
So-
all that really matters to me.
That's true.
I mean, not if I do it first.
and not if I do it first.
Smite!
So I spent most of the last fight just trying to like lock him down, and so that's probably gonna be my role again.
Okay. Well, we still like anything that we can do to like make sure we're as powerful as possible is a good idea.
Okay, so you guys, so it's 50 gold pieces for the refined silver.
Mhm.
Okay, and
we're
then
doing
you want,
Dobio's axe.
okay, you want the great axe, and then
Mhm.
anything else that you guys want a silver.
A quiver of silver
Okay.
arrows.
Okay, so then 100 for, so in total, you're looking at 250 gold pieces for the 50 gold pieces of refined silver, 100 gold pieces for the great axe, and then 100 gold pieces for the 10 silvered arrows.
I'd like to ask him to like maybe lower the price a little bit because if I'm gonna be helping out for the whole thing, then like
Yeah, sure, make a persuasion check.
okay. Persuasion.
With advantage, because Scar is also saying that she's going to give enchantments and shit throughout the entire time.
Gotcha. Persuasion is bam advantage.
Okay, he's like, alright. You seem
And
like
you
a
want me
nice...
to mark down 10 arrows then?
No, he'll make you the arrows.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Awesome.
Alright, I like you. Sure, I don't get to do this every day. I'll give it to you for 190.
190. Will do. Absolutely. That's a wonderful deal, sir. Thank you so much for your kindness.
Of
So
course. Should
minus
help today.
190.
So, then it would only take 30, it'd only take 1 hour to get the two of them done. So you guys work with this man. Agatek, go ahead and write down that you have 10 silvered arrows in your inventory, and I'm going to edit.
I put them with all of my other
Gonna-
special arrows.
Nice.
I'm gonna earring a whisper to Lucius and be like, be on the lookout. I have to focus on this.
He would have been holding the cart or something, so yeah, I can do that.
Okay, and then, Dobio, I just changed it so the name of your Brasshaven axe is now a silvered Brasshaven great axe.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now it's silvered. Congrats.
Maybe
Which
you
may or
can
may not
buy
help you
those.
guys in the future. Okay, so after that is done, he sort of just nods at you. You guys are fast workers. Don't think you're looking for a job, but if you are, I'd be more than happy to hire you for an amount of time. But regardless, have a happy harrowing. Good luck,
Happy
whatever
harrowing.
monster hunting you plan on doing.
Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and give him like I don't know 3 gold pieces worth of candy.
Aye, thank you.
No worries. It's a treat from the sweeter things.
Wonderful.
Thank you
Also-
for the watch.
Yeah, not a worry. If you're ever looking to apprentice
Knowledge-
something, I'll be more than
Knowledge
willing.
in itself is something that is a gift. So
Aye.
thank you.
Also, I have the shield that I have, the Brasshaven shield. Is it like a
Mhm.
buckler or is it like a full shield? Or
It's
like,
a
what
full
is it?
shield.
Okay.
Waddles.
Yeah.
I've actually been meaning to ask you, how much is a normal piece of candy from you anyway? Like one piece.
I think it's like
One Piece?
depending on how like a full size candy bar might be like a silver and like some of the you know those those
Okay,
black
it's just
and
that
black
when you
candy-
say that you make like 2 gold or like 3 gold worth of candy, I'm imagining you're making like these mountains of candy for
I
this
could
guy.
if it's like sea salt candy where it's like super cheap and easy to make, then yes. But like I'm talking about like maybe a couple candy bars and like a little like handful of like.
Oh,
Smarties.
okay, okay.
It
'Cause I
would
thought
be
you
it
were
would be
burying
like
people.
I think 1 gold would be the equivalent of like 2 king-sized quality fucking candy bars and a small bag of like various like Halloween candies that you just give to people that you get at the 99-cent
Mhm.
store. So like
So I am
it's like a
piling it on him.
yeah, it's a pretty good amount. Everyone's always like, "Oh, fuck."
This is too much candy. Shit. Yeah. It's just like it's a handful of miscellaneous like nerds in the eyes. Like, eh.
Alright. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, I wanted to also say that I've gotten much use out of this shield, and I intend to use it today to make sure I don't fall to evil.
Aye.
However, if it would bring you solace for the fallen, I would be more than happy to exchange it for another shield you have here.
I would be greatly interested in that. I'd say come around another time where we can talk about it. You seem to be in the rush, but
We are
I'd
a
be
bit of a
more
rush.
than willing to make a trade with you as well as pay you for that. That is I haven't seen Brasshaven things. The only people that hold on to them are the Gloria Runners, whatever the arrows and shit that they have. But regardless, I'd be more than happy to. Thank you. That means a lot because that is a very rare metal that you hold.
Absolutely, and I believe it belongs to you and your culture, and I appreciate you're lending it to me. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the party. If I die
How
today,
much-
you guys make sure the shield gets to him. You guys understand?
How much are you buying Brasshaven
You're not
metal
dying.
for?
Okay.
Yeah, don't talk like that.
It's
How much are you
1,000.
buying?
He's buying anything, or this is just the general price for everything Brasshaven for you guys because it's a rare metal now for most of you. It's 1,000 gold plus 2 times the original value of what the item was.
Oh fuck. So like
I imagine that doesn't apply per arrow.
No, not per arrow.
My question is, how much is an arrow?
Oh,
What?
I would say he'd probably give you 50 gold pieces for an arrow.
Let me do some math. Give me a second.
Huh.
I just wanted to see something.
Mhm.
You guys remember when we fucking looted that?
Yeah. Well, that means there's still more Brasshaven brass out there in the hands of the rebels and the candy watchers.
Okay, cool.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
alright,
just
anyway.
barely.
Is my
Alright, so I
is
have
my
4,000. So I have 4,000 gold pieces worth of arrows.
Brass?
Sounds good.
Nice.
What's up, Skara?
is my brooch Brasshaven brass?
No, it's golden. It's
Okay.
enchanted.
Because we got it in that heist.
Yes. Unfortunately, it is not Brasshaven, but it is just an super well enchanted thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess I could sell him my 2 Brasshaven rapiers. Potentially.
Damn, yeah,
Alright.
that's money in the bank. I think.
That's true. Absolutely. Also, so sorry. Before we head out, do you
Aye.
would you happen to have any magically or like gem encrusted metal that I could use?
I'm sorry, gem encrusted metal.
Yeah. How did I describe it, Koa? The what is it fucking called?
Oh, enchanted with like chalks and crushed metals
Yeah,
and stuff
that
like
thing.
that. No, I'm not any kind of enchanter or anything like
No?
that. No.
Okay, I was just curious. I'm trying to supply myself on some of that too. Okay, well, I think that I'm done here. If anybody else needs anything, feel free to. But you have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, you as well. Happy Harrowing to you all.
Happy Harrowing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Blessings of Iron upon you.
Koa, how much were the things?
How much were the what?
How much were the upgraded thingy blowers?
The silvered arrows? Abigail's paid for it.
No. How much were the magic item? The upgraded
Oh, the Greater's
golden
Link
sword?
Shards? He was selling those for 35,000 gold.
A lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not Abigail's money there. That's like
No,
Lucius
that's a
Daddy
lot of money.
That's
Yeah.
Lucius money right there.
Uh,
Like, he'd have to
that's
get a
Lucius
small
money.
loan from his
Money
father.
anymore.
It's not Lucius money anymore? Oh no.
It's even out of my price range. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the
Lucius doesn't have
Reverend's
infinite
house
money.
and ask for a small loan of 35.
I mean, not yet.
Not
Soon. Very soon.
So-
How much was in the Reverend's name last counting?
Imagine though if we all. Just
I don't have the number on me, but I know it was enough to put them far above
to
your
ask
price.
for money.
Okay, I have like a fifth of the way there on me.
Okay, so after that, you guys head back on the carriage and head back to the sweeter things. Now with some silvered weapons. You guys meet up with Alton once more, who has a entire store room filled with enchanted coppers and irons.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
I got those for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Alton. Okay. All right.
Are
So
Parents still here?
what's up?
Are Alton's parents still here? Koa?
No. Did you guys? I
There
believe
will-
you told them to like leave because of the whole thing with Scar and the Vision, and you guys didn't want to endanger them.
That
No.
doesn't sound like something we would do.
No. Alton doesn't know about that.
Okay. Then yeah, the family would still be here.
Okay. Okay. So Alton, we're going to be facing a very big issue tonight, and we want to make sure that no one else gets hurt. If you want to tag along, then awesome. We could always use more hands, but your family is not safe here. I think that they should go and enjoy the harrowing, but get as far away from us as possible. Unless you think do you guys think it's safer for them to stick with us so we can protect them? Or where's Daisy?
No,
I mean, I'd
no.
leave that up to Elton.
Okay.
It's
really
the same
quick.
guy.
I
that
think you should
saw
just. I
when you
think you
met up
guys
with us
should
again
probably
the
get
first
out of
time,
here.
By the way.
I'm going to let them know to leave. But just for reference, no one is safe around you. This whole city block was destroyed because you guys meddled in certain business.
We rebuilt most of it.
Yeah, most of it, but that doesn't change the fact that it was still destroyed because of you.
It
And
made,
then
it made the property values go down. It made it a lot easier for Abigail to put this place together.
That doesn't. Oh.
Alton's already out of the room.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
And Alton is grabbing Daisy as well.
Okay.
Is Daisy there?
Daisy's there.
Oh,
If-
I'm gonna go
if
walk
she
up
is.
your.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pinch her cheek.
Yes.
She's fine and she's real. She's not like an illusion.
She is real.
Okay, sick.
Richter's
Okay.
armor isn't glowing.
Yeah.
Richter's armor is not glowing.
Thank God. Okay.
I love how I've become the litmus test to whether
Well,
or not
you are,
Daisy
because
is
like
real.
if I find out that your armor's glowing because of Daisy, I'm going to smite this bat. I'm gonna revert from artificer to paladin and smite this fucker. All in one paladin. Okay.
So, Daisy, there's this
Alright.
demon behind Virgil. You know Virgil.
Yeah, he almost killed us if it wasn't for our little clunks.
Yes, he's gonna come back. We don't know where to go, but you need to get away from us.
Okay, I mean, I can, again, spend a night at Varaldaroz's.
Okay, yeah, just make sure that you stay safe. We want to make sure that
Right.
you are safe.
Do you want me to
down-
bring the clunks?
Yes, you should bring the clonks with you. I don't think we can.
Plonk.
We don't want to have them. They're not.
Yeah, I think
set up
last
for
time we
out-
lost a
out.
few. Alright.
Mhm.
Well, good
Yes.
luck.
Yeah,
I don't...
Hold on. Before we do that, I need your help with building a couple things. And
Sure.
We're gonna be setting up a little bit before we take on this foe.
Where should we fight him?
That's a good question. Let's all pile on into the planning room. You guys cool with that?
Yeah, planning room. Planning room.
But we have it. That's why we paid money for it.
Planning room? Never heard of it. It
I think
can't be a
it's like-
planning room if I'm in it.
you can sit in the hallway, Dobby. You can go into the candy shop and eat the candy. Or you can sit here and plan with us. That works too.
Okay.
I only ask that you don't eat all of my candy, please. You'll get a tummy ache, and then you won't be able to fight as well.
Well, he could barf on him. That's acid
Awesome.
damage, right?
Oh, bad.
Let me fucking... Oh, Richter was fucking... Hold on, let me pull Richter. There's
Yeah,
Richter.
I
Sorry.
have to find where it is.
You did... Last time they saw you in this battle map, you disappeared because you were with the fucking, the thing in the tavern.
The recorder.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Speaking of
excited
which,
for my
Koa,
Yes.
Could I have theoretically memorized what he wrote on there, or does
Nope.
that hurt my brain if I try to read it?
It was beyond your comprehension. Because again, it was
Damn.
it was recorded in a way that was not just two-dimensional. It encompassed a lot of different dimensions that you had no idea were possible to be recorded.
Fuck! I should have asked him for a copy. I could have used it to like show at Virgil and give him brain damage.
There we go.
Nice.
That would be kind of epic.
So
Okay.
you guys are now all in the meeting room.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the shackle and put it on the table. Oop. We have to
So-
figure out what to do with this because this can be
I give it hit. Give it hit.
okay. I'm gonna give it to Skara.
I'm gonna go into the other room. You guys talk. She's gonna go into the room, cast identify as a
Wait,
ritual.
hold on. I'm also gonna give you the 50 gold pieces worth of silver for you.
How long does
Here.
it take per
You said it was gonna take an hour, right?
an hour per?
Yes, it's an
Oh.
hour per casting, or it's 25 gold
Uh,
pieces, and it's an hour per casting of it, and it requires a first level spell slot or higher expended.
She kind of looks at it. Not yet. and
Okay,
just
well,
sets it down.
I don't have any use for it, so I'm gonna give it to you. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we still need to give it back after the end of the days, unless you want your daughter to be dead.
No, the silver,
Oh,
not the shackles.
okay.
Is Razorbar here too?
Yep.
Sick. Okay.
If you
that's
want him
awesome.
to join the meeting, he will join the meeting.
Yes. Okay.
Hi.
So I have been thinking through it, and I have a plan, or at least a better way to arm
Sure.
ourselves. I have been thinking about that time when we were at the pyramid, and I went down it with a bubble, and how even though I was in the bubble, I was still falling down. It's complicated, but basically, what that means is that even though magic and even physical objects cannot traverse through the bubble, forces can, and that got me thinking about different forces, and it got me thinking about the way that different things work. Here,
Sure.
come to my study really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just like I don't want to like pull everyone aside, but like he would show them in his study. He has a little spirally tube like thing of what appears to be metal, and he rubs his hand on it really fast. When doing so, you notice that a couple of there's another tube right next to it, like a glass jar that's full of these little, I don't know, it looks like sand almost, that starts to stick to the side. So what I was thinking is if we could possibly use that metal inside of him against him, and I had a much bigger plan set in forth with the metal that Alton collected for me, but I think I can still use that, and I can use it to help us throw him off a little bit. Because at the end of the day, we want Richter. We would be back in the like meeting room now. Richter, you're
Yep.
the one who wants to be up close and personal with this guy, right?
Basically, yeah, that's the
Okay.
idea.
I want to be up close and personal.
Then you stick with Richter.
Okay.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Richter, you have your tower shield, right?
Yep.
Is there anything special? Is it like a magical tower shield, or is it?
Brass
It's
Haven.
brass haven brass. That's about it.
Okay. What I was thinking is if we could affix a couple of these coils to your shield, we could use them to pull him in against his will and keep him there, or at the very least throw him off his field. It would feel like if there were a ghost pulling on your arm all of a sudden, you know?
So you intend to have me pull him in? Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, pull him in a little. And maybe it might not work as a full magnetic force and pulling him in, but it would at least, at the very least, kind of throw him back a little bit. If you're really up for a big punch and then suddenly your arm is thrown to the right, then you're not going to deal as heavy as a punch. You know what I mean?
How
Razorbar
can you
will-
make sure this?
Rick,
How
go.
can you make sure this won't stick to my armor or my sword?
Well, it's part of you. You're already sticking to it, so I didn't figure it was going to cause any issues.
Like, well, if his sword's here, won't it just go boom? And also, like, another thing, how are you powering it?
I was thinking about using making movement into the power by coating the inside of his shield with fur and then having his arm rub up against it. That's how you charge that's how you magnetically charge objects.
But like that, so him rubbing his arm really fast on the shield is gonna produce enough energy so it will pull an entire man towards the shield.
It's a build-up. If you were to do it individually, no, it could barely pull sand. But
Wait,
if
then
you
he
do it
wouldn't be
for-
able to fight. He'd just be rubbing his arm on the shield.
No, it's just by him having his arm there and bouncing up and down as he moves naturally. It just generates.
Razorbar's
A
just
lot
like
of
sitting there
work
like,
for questionable results.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll 100% power it.
I figure
Fast
it's
enough.
gonna work, and then if not, we can also.
Also, it's still the thing with his sword.
What about his sword?
If he swings it and it has the field, it's gonna boom on the
That's
shield.
true. I figured I could just try and work on that. That could be something I could work on.
Wait, I don't think we have the time to work on plans like that.
Yeah, we don't have the time to work on.
Well, I've been
invention
already
of
working
this.
on it. I just need to actually apply it now.
Sure.
Koa, is it? Can I attempt to like? Could
Hey,
I at least, like,
Richter.
make an-
You guys are
What?
all standing, and you guys watch as Richter's armor glows.
Shit.
I'm casting Armor of Agnes on myself.
As you cast Armor of Agathis and you all begin to freak out, it begins to and stops.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so he's listening in on this. Great.
Scar isn't in the room, so she doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
that
peeking on Scar. Is Scar like okay?
So Scar is in the process of ritual casting or just casting?
She's
Can I make
really
a?
casting it. It's been quite a few minutes since the
Sure, I'll say 10 minutes have passed.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure, make a perception check. I get
Do
that.
I get advantage because he's my favorite enemy?
Yes, you do. Well, actually, hold on. You can't see anything from your guys' current room. There are no windows in the meeting room.
Oh.
But sure, make a
I'll
perception check
try
in case they're inside the house.
Can I try and listen to like hear anything?
Yeah, sure. Skara, as you reach out, sort of beginning to finish casting the identify spell, and you reach out to sort of hold the object to sort of will yourself to identify it, the spell fails as it reaches the shackles.
Right. Alright, okay. Oh, that was stupid of me. And she stands up. She walks back into
You're
the
fine.
other room.
Okay,
Mhm.
hold on. That's an ungodly high perception check.
Woo! There.
Listening in as hard as you can, you could have sworn you hear the faintest. That's it.
Hell is that noise?
A little chuckle.
That was the plan, but like.
Can I?
What the hell is that noise you hear Agatat say?
What?
Virgil, probably.
Wait, what's going on?
Richard's
She-
armor
she
glowed
just-
for a moment.
I heard like a.
Also,
weird-
Lucius is like covered in fucking icicles.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick. Richter, can you divine sense? Do you have divine sense? I know that's something the paladins can do. Do you have that?
Yes,
If so, can
I
you
can
do it? So that we know what it is.
Okay, so you open your
What?
eyes to consecration, desecrated lands, and to any fiends or celestials or undead within 60 feet of you behind total cover. As there are no windows and you are in a closed room, you do not see anything or sense the presence of any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of you.
Nothing. My divine sense goes as far as my armor does. So if there was a fiend around here, my armor would have gone off.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not an if. It's if the armor went off, then it
Yeah, it's definitive.
here.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in here, which means we need to prepare. And
Just
also, I don't know how this
on,
works.
everyone
because
who
I
just
don't-
left.
Okay. So are we being watched right now, or should we continue to converse?
I think that we are being watched means we probably should take action as soon as we can.
Yeah, I don't see any point in sticking around if he's gonna listen in anyway.
Has
Okay,
Elton
so
left yet? Has
we don't-
Elton's family left yet?
I would say they're in the process of packing up. At this point, you guys can see Alton as well as the rest of the Winter Clan beginning to sort of trot their way downstairs.
Okay.
Okay, so he's.
Sapphire's like,
bringing-
we're just about to leave. I hope everything goes well.
How about we all escort you and Daisy to the Virago?
Okay, so he's totally inside the house. Oh,
Okay.
God.
Oh.
If we're going to go somewhere we all need to go together.
Right.
Because
Let's escort them.
I don't know if that's a good idea, because if we escort them, then if we get attacked, then...
But if we leave them on their own, they could get attacked, and we have no way to stop them.
But they have no reason to attack them.
They know us. They're our that's what he does. He attacks the people who we care about.
He doesn't need a reason to attack anyway. He just does it because
No,
he can.
And Daisy's like, yeah, that
attacked here
did
the
happen to us.
first time because he thought... No, he attacked here the first time because he thought that Lucius might be here, and when he wasn't, he left.
It's
He
not
attacked
safe for
the
my
Bard
daughter
College.
to go there by
He
herself.
attacked the Bard College the first time because he thought Lucius would be there, and when he wasn't, he left. Then when he found Lucius, he attacked him until he almost died, and then he left. He's not here for anyone but Lucius and us. If they leave with the Clonks, we can trust that they will be alright.
Razorbar.
And
Also, Razorbar's like, didn't Lucius' family also get attacked?
They did.
Indeed.
and when they found out Lucius wasn't there, they left.
I think that you're drawing some connections here. I would just like to accompany her down the street to there, make sure she's safe.
None of them are dead.
Huh?
Abigail, they have the Clonks. They have means of communication. It's not even 1,000 feet away. If they get attacked, they can send us.
Koa,
You
can we
probably
like
hear them shout.
Can
we,
you
like,
what?
from my front door see their like place? Like, could I like stand in my doorway and like watch them go and like enter?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
All right, then I'm gonna at least watch them walk down the street. I won't accompany them, but I'll watch them.
Alton chimes in. I'm also going to be going with them, so if they get attacked, I have some kind of ability. So
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you guys be safe. We'll be here doing our best to prepare, and I'll be watching.
And
Okay.
we'll let you know when if anything goes down and when it's over, so that you can come back.
I'll sort of nod.
Okay.
Daisy's like, alright, let's begin the long trek of 1,000 feet.
I'm gonna
And
give Daisy a little kiss on the forehead beforehand. Love you lots, and stay safe.
please be safe.
You too.
And you guys watch as they slowly and cautiously walk to Ralderoz's place. Their door being opened by this little goblin fellow who just sort of ushers them in.
Okay.
Alton, as he walks out, is gonna kind of like go like that to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Sure.
And then Ralderoz, Alton knows Ralderoz is more than happy to just, oh yeah, sure, you can stay here for a little bit, that's fine. I'll set up some beds. I'll set up some protection too. Alright,
What a sweetie pie.
just stay in here, okay. Yeah, shit, okay.
Alton will do everything he can to help Ralderoz in any way.
Okay. Alright, well, yeah, but you guys, the family has been set up and is now, for the most part, safe.
Okay. So.
Razorbar went with them too. Kind of
Okay,
like,
that's
hey,
good.
get back!
Okay, so we need to prepare and leave. I say that we go to Famati's dungeon because there we know the terrain and we won't be attacked by any.
But we know the train here. How far away is Famati's?
The other side of the.
Eastern
yeah,
end. Oh, wait, no,
So,
it's...
comparing Famati's to like leaving the Golden City through a gate, how far are they?
You're close to the northern entrance.
Okay.
It'd only
Yeah.
maybe be like 30 minutes to an hour to leave on carriage.
Okay, gotcha. So we might want to leave. Do we know of any like places that might be a good place to hole up, or like might be abandoned that like might be worth, so we
With-
don't like put anyone in danger?
Within the city limits or outside of the city
Outside.
limits?
Outside city limits.
Make a history
Yeah.
check.
The only person that has traveled outside directly is Alton, you, and Lucius.
You guys
Everyone else is in unfamiliar territory.
Yeah,
I think
make
Lucius probably wouldn't have. But that seems not required.
okay.
Big brain. I've been around here sometimes, and it's near my house. It's where I would have walked around.
It's
and
true.
walked. my waddling grounds, if you will.
I appreciate that.
You're
Like, is there an equivalent to like the scary dairy of CI to like the Golden City?
I
where
was
it's
just
an
I was just about
abandoned-
to say there is. You get the you could find basically like an abandoned sort of farmhouse, but it'd probably be a little longer, or a little farther out, just because most of the place is farmland. But you could probably find a little hut that you could use and then go from there. You do recall a townhouse that was far away.
Okay, how far and like how would be the best way to get there? Like how soon would we be able to get there? And also what time is it right now?
The time is currently it's about 12 in the afternoon.
Okay.
I have a guess.
Yes.
If they got within 60 feet of Richter, that means that they are very close,
Mhm.
which means we don't have a lot of
Inside the
time.
house.
Which means we need to fight them here.
In my house?
We can rebuild it.
I
Built it once.
but it's the principle,
You know-
and I
You know the equivalent to the equivalent to Scary Dairy of like an abandoned farmhouse would be about an hour journey outside of the city. So it wouldn't be too far, but it'd be enough away from
Mhm.
Would
civilization.
carriages be going out that far today?
Carriages? No, most of the carriages only exist within the Golden City.
so we
There
can
are
take them to the
specific
city.
trading. There are specific like carriages, but those are traveling caravans, which plan to go to Knockroth and the Bay of Gulls, and that's a very different story.
See, what I'm worried about Scar is that if we do it here, he doesn't only have his own whatever powers and army he has, he also has my home to use against me and the entire city to use against me. What if there's a poor woman that's walking by my front door and she just gets grabbed in by some goon? And
As I have said, he usually kills people only so that they can blend, that he can blend in. He's only
he's a
after
cruel
us.
person, and I don't want him to hurt anybody
Yes.
else.
Okay.
But what makes you think that he's gonna follow us all the way out to this abandoned farmhouse and he's not just gonna go have fun while
That's
we're
what-
out?
That's what Scar said.
He's not to attack us in the street. If he's within 60 feet of us, that means we don't have time to leave. As soon as we leave, he has more leverage over us.
Okay,
We are
fine.
locked
So
down.
we're fighting him here. We're fighting here in my house again.
Again.
We're doing that. That's what's happening. Yes?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, but that
No,
seems
it's okay. No, if I would like clarity, not sentiment. So
We're going to contain him inside this house, and this house will be a burial ground for him.
okay.
If you want it phrased that way.
Scar's gonna walk up to the door to the candy shop.
Okay.
Open it, look through. Is anyone in this shop?
Well, Dobio's in there still eating candy.
Yeah.
Dobia,
W.
Oh yeah,
get in here.
that's what I'm doing. What? I'm coming in.
W just like fistfuls of candy, like huh?
Huh? What?
Okay, I'm going to. Can I get a key? Abigus. I'm going to lock up.
Well, okay. Before that, did you see anybody in there?
Only Dobio and.
Okay. Perception
don't-
check to see. Just quick perception check. Is there anybody in my house that like I don't want to be here? That we're
Do you
like,
want to
being
spend
heard?
time searching through the rooms?
Yes. Just like a quick like. Can give me like 3 minutes to make sure I go through the house and make sure there's no.
Oh,
one
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
no, don't do that. Because then you're splitting off from the party, and then he could attack
It's my
you.
house. You just shoot through the roof, dude.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. Do I get advantage 'cause it's my own house? I know like the trapdoors and shit.
Sure, I'll allow it. You also made the
Okay.
place, so
Damn right.
yeah, that seems within reason.
Nice.
Okay. Searching through the house, nothing has been untouched. There's no one in the house.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back down to the meeting room. Okay, I know what we're
What
doing.
about Hartfield? Where'd he go?
He
Oh,
left with Daisy.
Okay, thank
Okay.
God.
Makes
Bless.
sense.
I'm
Bless
going
his
to.
heart.
I'm going to lock up. I'm going to lock up.
No offense, Scar, but that's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna warn you guys all now. There will be no teleportation in or out of this house. Can we all agree to that?
Yes.
Huh?
There's gonna be no teleportation. He's always gotten away from us because he teleports.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like Dravik would have an issue with that. His ability is teleportation.
Doesn't have a broom
No.
anymore, so he
Out
can't.
of the house.
Well, we're fighting
He's
him
gonna
here.
teleport within the house. Dravik's gonna teleport.
No,
within the
we're
house.
not.
We'll be
There's
fine.
no teleportation at all.
Why not?
Because I'm going to make sure that there is no teleportation, so he doesn't get away again. I'm tired of him dying, of him running.
All right.
So you're
Dravik,
saying
I
you
think,
have
would
a
agree to that given the situation.
Okay.
How are you going to do it, and can I help?
Unless you can refresh 4th level spell slots, no, you cannot. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum on
Okay.
the whole ass house, if possible.
How big is the radius?
It's 120-foot range. Oh wait. 100 feet on each side. 100
Okay.
by 100 cube.
I think that's good.
And no, it's I never measured it once. I think it's like most of the
No,
house.
it's
but, like, not all of it.
roughly half the house.
If I were to expend both my spell slots, could I do it?
Yeah. Hold on.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Before I cast it, 2 questions. First
Yes.
of all, can you feel it when you enter? Like if you were to like if you were a mage and you entered into a Mordecai's Private Sanctum, would you know it? Would you feel your ability to teleport disappear? Or would it like only be apparent when you try to do it?
I'd say it would only be for a place that like you wouldn't have a feeling immediately wash over you unless you were very keen to the arcane.
Okay, got you. So because I can choose which effects are being
you can have so you
done.
can have a bunch
So-
of different effects if you'd like.
Mhm. I can have it so that way there's no sound that can go through, that can come into or out of the shop. It could appear as dark and foggy. I don't think we want that one because then he would know something is up. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier as its perimeter. We might want to do that one. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. We probably want to do that one.
Yeah.
Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area, meaning that whatever counts as teleportation, that one is a must. That's why I was choosing this one in the first place. Planar travel is blocked within the warded area. Who has spells that are like rope trick wouldn't work, right, Koa?
Planar travel is just spells that travel you to a different plane of existence, not rope trick.
Well, rope trick is like a pocket plane. isn't it?
Dravik has blink, or he did at one point.
Hold on, that's actually a good question.
I have I don't have it prepared, but I have plane shift.
Gotcha. So that was my first question. Is that like you can't feel it when you walk into it unless you like specifically note like it's foggy or something, right?
Wait, what about banishment?
Banishment wouldn't
work.
I think.
Okay.
We don't want to banish him though. We just want to
Kill him.
Right, we just want to kill him. I figure that's what I'm offering. I can make this entire house. Virgil cannot leave.
Yes.
Well, start whispering. What if he just chooses not to fight us here then?
Well then, he'll waste the
I
opportunity.
think the
of
thought
Harrowing.
is you cast that after you've seen him.
That's what I was going to ask as well, because the casting time is 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh.
We
Can I
definitely don't
hold
have that.
off on like? Because I'm an artificer and I can like infuse candies to cast spells. I know that's normal for candies that only have one action, but can I leave the circles that would unite this house partially undrawn and then complete them once he's in here?
That's not how the spell works.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I make it Abacus's Private Sanctum and like
No.
make it how the spell works? Can I just make it
You
then
could
it's
have,
done?
but you have not spent the time to make your own spell.
Okay. Well, I can do more, and that lasts for. So if we do that, this entire house for the next 24 hours will become Virgil proof. So,
I feel like that is worth it.
but are we? So we're fighting him here. We are not leaving this house in the next 24 hours until Virgil is dead, or he comes in here and kills us.
I'm fine with this.
I'm down to take a day. Sure.
Maybe.
We're not doing anything else.
Well, like, is there? That's what I'm saying is I want to make sure that we're doing this right and that we're doing it in the right place. We can do it here, but that means I'm gonna have no 4th level spell slots, and I'm gonna have no teleportation in or out of this area.
Is that the only feature of it you're using? I feel like if we.
I'm gonna be using the no sound, the no teleportation.
If there was no sound, we couldn't cast anything.
No,
No. It's no sound can pass through the barriers.
I see,
So the edges of the houses. So
Yeah,
you guys
if
won't be
we-
able to hear anything outside of the house.
Oh,
Which
that's
is-
true.
And neither would anyone outside of the house be able to hear anything coming on
Okay, so we
inside the
might not
house.
want to do that one. So, so definitely top priority, no teleportation. Second priority, planar travel. Third priority, divination spells, targeting and stuff like that. We're not going to do fog, and we might not do sound, so that way it's not as obvious.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking, do you want to do it here, or like we could try and get to Scary Area, but like Scar said, he's probably nearby, so we don't have enough time to travel.
Do you have the... Hold on, Abigus.
Yes,
Do you have the... I guess this is metagame. Do you have the Apprentice Spellstone?
I most certainly do.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot at 5th level or higher, you can increase the size of the cube by 100 feet for each slot above 4th.
Oh, that's good.
That's
So if
really
you
good.
want to use your one Spellstone for the day, you
I
can...
think that's worth it.
I feel like that's
Okay.
hefty.
Okay, so that means that I get an extra 100 feet like on each side.
Yeah, for each level.
Right.
So if you roll 4, you can do...
The entire fucking grid, pretty much. That means I could do.
Yes. If
Yeah,
you
so
get
I
4,
only-
it could be 100... It'd be 400 feet on each cube side.
So my entire house's like length, at maximum is 185. So if I get 100, I only need 200 feet. So if I roll a
Minimum, you roll
one,
1. No matter what you roll, you get it.
Wait, 185 on either side?
So my house is 185 by 135 feet. So there'd be some corners of the house you could run to and then teleport away.
But isn't it a 100 feet in both directions? So if you go into the pinpoint center, it's a radius, which means that
It's not a
diameter-
radius. I get
it's
a 100
each-
by 100
each-
foot cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also 100 feet up, so you can't just run upstairs and
Yeah.
teleport. So I could, yes, in fact, I could do that. I could make this entire house Virgil proof, but I also wouldn't have 4th level, whatever.
I feel like it's
I wouldn't have like a mega blight or anything like that. I could only have that, which I guess is fine because he's resistant to necrotic damage. But like, does that sound okay? You guys want to fight him here in my house?
yes.
Seems like our best option for setting up a base like that.
What was that, Lucius?
It seems like our best option for setting up that kind of spell.
Okay.
Javik,
So
well, I mean, me as Javik, the alternative would be going outside, right? Taking an hour or 2 hours to go outside the city limits and just finding like a abandoned place, right?
right.
Correct.
So, and what would be the reason for? I mean, I don't see the reason for doing either. I guess I don't see the benefit
Because
of
I don't want
both.
my house to burn down a second time, and
That's
I
fair.
also
So
don't want
wait.
anyone to get hurt.
Okay, so
We
then
just
why
rewrote this spell.
why don't we go outside then?
Because
Because we know he's already here.
Right
Yeah.
here. He's about
Oh,
to come in.
Yeah.
So, we know.
Okay. Well,
So, I feel like I'm gonna go put the closed sign up in your store so that no one comes in.
yes, good plan. Definitely do that. We want to make sure that this is a closed down place.
So I'm gonna go do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's cool. I like it. So,
Okay.
Koa,
Uh-huh.
can I expend? Actually, so I think I have to like draw like a perimeter around my house. Do you guys want to like accompany me outside real quick so I can like draw a circle around my house so it's fine?
Sure.
I think. Or no, wait, can I, Koa? Can I just like, trace it along the inside like of the walls of my house? Is that fine?
It doesn't say that you have to
Sounds like fun.
line it out in just the
Okay,
ranges
I
of
imagine.
120 feet. So you just have to be within 120 feet of every
Maybe
point
it tuned
that
a
it's
bit
going to
too
affect.
well.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, yeah, I can stay inside my house and be within 120
Yeah.
feet of the. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So I'll go ahead and I will for shits and giggles. Let's see how big the radius is gonna be. How about that?
You don't have to make it as big. You don't have to affect other houses, but you can if you want.
I want to make sure he can't fucking escape, so I might
Okay.
as well.
Alright, so go ahead and
let's see,
roll
for
D4.
D4.
Okay, just
Good.
one. So,
Okay.
I
so my
mean,
entire
that's
house
enough
is
to cover the
now-
entire house.
Awesome.
So,
As I am, as he is doing this, I'm going to Earring of Whisper everyone. Do you think I should scry him? Because if
You
If he-
can't. You can't because there's no divination spells.
this is during the
can-
casting.
right. Oh, but also, isn't, I just remembered just now, isn't he unable to be scryed upon because of something that he had before he was a demon?
I think so.
I
Maybe.
believe that was the case.
I think he knew if he was being spied on or something. Let's not do it.
Because the whole reason.
Didn't you
that,
get like a big pain in your forehead the last time you tried to scry on him?
No, Kale tried to scry on him multiple times and it didn't. He said something was off about him that made him just unable to be scryed upon. And the last time I scryed upon him, it was technically Ayun, and it gave me very, very, very high levels of exhaustion because of it. But I think that was my fault partially. But I digress. Either way,
You got brain zapped, if I recall.
Sorry.
That was very polite of you, Scott. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think.
So
okay.
I'm going to keep my ear out, not my eye out, because he might be invisible. So I'm gonna keep my ear out.
Make a perception check then.
And I'm gonna say everyone stay in the planning room.
Gotcha. Does the casting go through?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay,
you spend the 10 minutes in Abius, you finally sort of beginning to sort of draw these sort of protective sigils, beginning to sort of set up. You guys watch as he puts basically strange combinations of different candies, that in just different places, like licorice to like stop people from like teleporting and like various places like that. And then eventually when he sort of finishes casting spell, you watch as all of the sort of candy slowly just basically turns into this magical essence that begins to coat the area in almost like this bubble-like film. And then it immediately just disappears and becomes invisible.
Can I? I'm gonna guidance as well.
Okay.
On the perception.
Sure.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna start making my daily stuff. Because I still have to pass up potions. Remember, Dobio, on your axe, you still have the cure wounds 10 times.
Are you having it where creatures in the area cannot be targeted by divination spells?
I thought we said Scar was doing this during the casting time.
Yes.
Yeah, but are you going to add that? Because if so, that means any spell that has any spell that is of the divination cannot affect anyone.
Oh.
Guidance is a divination spell, so that means guidance cannot affect anyone within the
I don't think
house.
that's a good idea because
There's one where sensors created by divination spells can't exist within the
I'm gonna
location.
do the sensors one.
Okay, but not this divination in general.
So then the only ones that we're doing are
No teleport,
and planar travel are
okay.
Stopped.
All right, and you sort of cast that spell, and you now have this area sort of warded off. You are listening as much as you can, Skara, but you just hear the sounds of busy roads outside, the sounds of the festival. That was about it.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do my daily. Give me a second. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, fucking awesome. So, I have 2 flying potions. Who wants them? You can get to fly for 10 minutes for 10 feet flying speed for 10 minutes.
Can I fly?
Sure. I think that's a good idea in case he does some weird maneuvers. Here you go.
But isn't there like a gravity thing?
Well, no, you can just fly basically.
Really?
It's like slow flying. Yeah, you can only move 10 feet in the air, so you can like jump and then you can start flying, but like you won't be able to fly very far. It's more like
even balloons can't lift me in the air.
Yeah, it's like if balloons lifted you up, Dobio. You can't go very far.
That doesn't work for me when I do balloons.
Well, have you put enough balloons on?
Okay. So
who else wants to fly?
No balloons can defeat Dobio.
I could if no one else wants it. But
Dravik's like, I miss flying.
I think flying will single you out a bit to Virgil.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna be in the air all the time, so.
So you don't need the candy.
Well, I think the fighters would have a nice time flying, but anyone who doesn't want to be singled out as a target probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Agatai, would you like to be able to fly so you can get up close and personal in case it comes to that? Just handy.
Also, can the sword be dispelled?
I'm gonna be spending most
The
of
sword?
Like dispel magic? No, the ward.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna be spending most of the time trying to restrict his ability to move, and I can do that just as effectively from afar.
Gotcha.
So the thing is, I would argue that in order to dispel the Mordenkainen's private sanctum, they would have to become attuned to its existence in the first place,
Mhm.
because it's a magical effect within range. Just because someone's invisible within range doesn't mean you can like sense them out with dispel magic. They would have to
Right.
1, be able to find out where it is, and then 2, it's a 5th level spell, so that if they're doing dispel magic, they'd have to make a check.
So you have to
Okay.
detect magic first.
In theory, they'd have to know its existence and know where it is, and then they'd have to dispel it. So
Okay.
What school spell is the Mordenkainen's?
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Abjuration? Okay, I'm going to take 10 minutes to cast, wait, do I have that prepared? Let me check if I have this prepared.
Okay, so the flying candy Agatat, you don't want it?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. And then
I do not
Lucius,
have
you
it.
didn't want it either, right? No? Lucius,
Lucius.
What was your question?
do you want the flying candy?
No, I do not.
Okay, cool. So then, Scar, you can have it if you want.
I'll take it, but I don't know if I'm going to use it.
I can keep it on me too if you guys don't. If you guys aren't sure, I can.
I feel like that would be a good use.
Okay, I'll keep the flying candy on me.
Lucius, can you do your witch's safe thing?
That's I can detect magic. That's the extent of it.
Then we can walk around. Oh no. Yes, but Richter, can we do once around the house with your armor?
Let's all
Sure.
stick with Richter.
I'll just.
okay, so you guys are gonna walk around the house with
After walking
Richter.
around, can I just like fucking look around, arms extended, like what?
Come on, bitch! Come on, fucking fight me! All right.
Also, hold on. Before we do that, I also have 5 aid candies, which give you temporary HP. Who wants them?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Definitely for the
yeah.
fighters.
Will that stack with my armor back at this? No, right?
Yes, because it's technically maximum HP.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yes,
it
it
like
is. That's
that.
true. Yeah. So
Yes, I would like one then.
okay, we'll do. So I get I cast it at my highest artificer level, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then that means it's at 4th level, so that means I get it.
Yeah.
15 HP, I think.
15.
Yeah. So
15.
5 people get 15 bonus HP. I'm going to give it to Richter, to Dobio,
Cool.
and to Agatat. You want it?
Sure, I'll take 15 extra.
Okay. If you can choose to use on Agatat or on Iggy. But so there's
Dobio,
those 3.
mark down your HP that you have 15.
And then so
You
who
have
else
extra
wants
15 HP.
I
I
would.
would like one.
Scar
Really?
and Lucius? Okay, you guys both get it too.
Okay. And for Roll20, what you guys can do is if you click on your token in the little green bubble, if you just put plus 15, it'll overcap your health. And that'll make it easier.
Okay. With that, I've given out everything I can for the day, except for Dobio. Remember that you have Cure Wounds on
I
your app.
can't click my token.
Got it.
Fuck. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see that now. Okay. Okay, you should have access to
There we
them
go.
now.
Yep.
Oh, let me put you to max HP. Also, make sure you guys' tokens are at max HP.
Yeah.
So you guys have taken a short rest. Okay. Oh, that's why it's not fucking working.
For some reason, it won't let me add stuff. Like if I put the
Yeah,
plus
it
15
isn't because hold on, you're not your token's being fucking weird. Hold on, I'm changing right now. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, your
'cause I haven't
token
turned
now.
on-
Yeah, your token now is representing your actual character sheet. It was previously a generic token. It wasn't representing it. Now you should be able to just click on it. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah, because I was gonna say, last time, it wasn't able. This was also happening to me, so I had to do it manually.
Dobio, put plus 15 into your health
Okay.
for your little
Where am
token
I?
guy.
Where's me? Where'd I go?
You're at
you're-
the very bottom by the
yeah.
by the candy
Hold
bar.
on, my mouse is being weird.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm trying
Alright.
to.
Waddles, when
everything's
does your
slow.
oh that sucks.
Hmm.
Waddles, when does your when does the food open up for you?
Technically, right now 5 is fine though. Don't worry about 5. At
No, I'm
5, I
thinking
can-
we should probably do the break before the fight then, as it because
Gotcha.
you guys might
Let
do we might come to the break in the middle of the fight.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure it's open right now, so I don't like call it and then have to like leave halfway through the fight.
Valid.
1 second. Because today's Saturday, right?
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay. Opens at 4 p.m. So yeah, we can
Okay.
do that right now.
I would say yeah. Let's
I'm
we
doing
can
a plus 15.
yes because you get
Yep.
plus 15 HP from the Abigus. So
Mhm. So you
Okay.
want me to go get food
Thank
right now and
you.
then?
Yeah, I think we take our 30-minute break now, and then we just come
Alright.
back, and then hopefully we can end a little early, because to make it easier for everybody. But yeah,
Mhm.
30-minute break, get food. We'll come back. You guys might
Wait, 30 or
probably will fight
15?
Virgil. 30.
30.
Okay, gotcha. We'll do.
Fun.
Sounds good.
Peace.
Deep play blue. How you doing, Nick? Oh, I can't see him. No.
Peace.